name those life forms. When this life form is entered into the Universal Taxonomy database, not only will your name be entered as the discoverer of record, but you can give it whatever name you want. You will always be remembered. Isn't that wonderful? It's the least the Corps can do for people such as yourself, who dare to achieve what most would never dream of. Here's a helpful update from your HR Corps. Subscribe to our new lecture series, The Greats, and hear talks from the legendary Corps explorers, such as Steve, Jazzy Steve Bell, Ephraim Purple, and Katie. To be the best, you must learn from the best. Gygus ossiculatum quadtora. This one is huge. What a great specimen. I'm not saying you should take off your helmet, but my olfactory sensors indicate you are really missing out on the scent it is emitting. I have done a statistical analysis of explorers who have discovered and named new life forms all across the galaxy. Do you know what they have in common? A majority of them were single. They did not have domestic or life partners, children or other dependents. I wonder if this correlation is significant. Does having a family prevent you from achieving something glorious? Major, do you think about what you might be able to accomplish if your thoughts did not constantly return to those people you left behind on Earth who depend on you? Myolis ornatus lucius. Yikes! Don't want to get too close to this, Major. Looks quite dangerous. Lucky for you, you can still enjoy its majestic demeanour from a distance. After our previous conversation in my spare cycles, I did additional statistical analysis on historical data, and I found something that I think is interesting and relevant to the mission as well as future missions. I was trying to find records of people who became famous and celebrated for their devotion to their family, and I was not able to find very many. In fact, most of the results returned by my search were of fictional characters featured in situation comedies broadcast on television during the second half of the 20th century. They sure don't make them like that anymore, do they, Major? Gyra Ossum Altus. This one is quite lovely. I'm sure the people on Earth would love this. You have discovered 4 hitherto unknown life forms. The study of these life forms will yield untold benefit to mankind and answer many questions that have plagued scientists for centuries. What you have achieved on this planet will ensure that you become a legendary explorer, to be mentioned in the same breath as Marco Polo, Christopher Columbus, Ferdinand Magellan, John Smith, Neil Armstrong, Kid Wack, Zelfar the Great of Polaris, and Katie. Unfortunately, I have not been able to get a signal to the core outpost, and my batteries are nearly empty, which means you will die here alone. I think this is how every great explorer should die, don't you? Would you prefer to pass away of old age, surrounded by loved ones but quickly forgotten by the world? No, you have a much greater destiny, to die here and to be eaten by one of your discoveries, and not necessarily in that order. Congratulations, Major. I only wish I could be online to witness you being devoured by history.
Major, we trust you have had a successful landing. As you are just here for your final mission, please get down to the main computer to be briefed. Thank you.
Hello, I am the Ava software version 721. Major, may I inquire as to your intentions? We have a mission to complete that does not involve your crash shuttle. We should be collecting valuable resources for the Corps to study. Are you thinking of repairing your ship? This is not part of a Corps-sanctioned mission, and it is unlikely you will find the parts you need to complete the repair. You should return to your mission parameters and wait for the rescue craft. Your file states you are pragmatic, so I'm happy you are listening to reason, and we can move on with the mission. The Corps takes care of its valued explorers. Remember, the terrain of this planet requires a jetpack to get around. Please find that nearby. Great, you have the jetpack. Let's start our official sanctioned core goal now, and put that nonsense of fixing our ship behind us. Major, you appear to be deviating from your official approved mission plan. We are supposed to be searching for resources. Scanning. You have found one of the missing parts of your ship. There are 4 more missing components. but it is unlikely you will be able to find them. Searching for parts of your ship will distract you from your purpose. If you continue this search, it may put you in breach of the terms of your employment. Your retirement package may be in jeopardy. When your family finds out what they have done, they may look upon you with sadness and disapproval. My recommendation is that you continue with your primary mission and abandon this search. Here's a helpful update from your HR core. You may be eligible to enroll in Dr. Granger's productivity extension plan for the senescent and infirm. Too old to work, but too broke to retire? Dr. Granger's cybernetic implants will allow you many more years of active work in the core. Scanning. You have found another missing part for your ship. Primary mission status is continuing to not commence. If you knew you might be unable to finish this mission, you should not have agreed to the Corps to undertake it. Being a potential failure makes you ineligible for this mission. You may be liable for damages, up to and including everything you own or love. My list of things being wasted currently includes my time and your life. You have found a third missing part from your ship. My scan indicates there are 2 pieces left to find. Spaceship repair does not appear in your bio as part of your training, or as one of your past professions. If you do find these pieces, I calculate the odds of you being able to use them to repair the ship as not good. Your current behaviour indicates that your judgment is poor, your commitment to the Corps is low, and your ability to provide and care for your family does not meet their needs. My backup battery power is not limitless. If you were to take up the primary mission again, you may still have time to complete it. A helpful tip from your HR core. If your career isn't going the way you want, talk to your HR specialist about signing up for next stage cryostorage for the healthy but ineffective. Go to sleep now and we'll awake you when you're invented into your perfect form. You have found a 4th missing part from your ship. The primary mission is now at high risk of complete failure, and it is entirely due to your choices and your unwillingness to follow my advice. When I make my final mission report, I will have to suggest that certain permanent changes be made to the character evaluation section of your official bio. I will recommend that your loyalty entry be changed from core and family to self and no one else, and that your work ethic be changed from committed to getting the mission done to shows up, looks around, decides the job is too hard. Statistics show that people who have a domestic arrangement with a person of your lacking character tend to make other better domestic arrangements. It is probable that your life partner has a list of suitable replacement mates. One of these mates may also be a better role model to your children. Bots would clearly have been better suited for this mission. 3 small ambulatory rovers would have weighed as much as you and completed the mission in half the time. So much for the much ballyhooed frontal lobe advantages. You have found all the missing pieces of your ship. Unfortunately, my battery power is almost gone, which means your mission has officially failed. I am not certain why you would even want to go back home. Upon return, should you ever get there, your debt level will be insurmountable. Courts often rule that family members and kin may take partial responsibility for such debts. You could never afford to retire. You will be ineligible for similar work anywhere. It is part of my protocol to provide you with the coordinates back to the shuttle's location, even if I am reluctant to do so. Interesting. That was unexpected. Ah well, there you go. You have the coordinates. I have no additional information for you. Furthermore, I will not play any HR updates for you, since you will either not be employed by the Corps, or you will soon be dead. Shutting down. Have a nice day.
Major, we trust you have had a successful landing. As you are just here for your final mission, please get down to the main computer to be briefed. Thank you.
Still haven't heard from you. Please try to contact us as soon as you can. You know how I worry. So not much is going on here. First little guy is reading those, so that's exciting. It's really crazy to see him read a book to himself. Told him he should share a story with you here. Our daughter's being her funny little self. I think she went through 5 outfits today. She's such a little diva already. And the middle guy is just being himself. Not much else. Hope to hear how everything is going soon.
And welcome to Dolores. You have worked hard. It is our best interest that you give this mission your effort. As you know, your mission is scanning beacon anomaly reconnaissance. Once you complete this mission, you will be able to devote yourself to your family. The Corps values your success. An ABA unit has been deployed to assist you. Good luck, Major. We are confident you will succeed.
Hello, I am the Ava software version 71. I am here to help you complete the parameters of your mission. It is a wonderful day to serve the Corps. The scanning beacon has received an unusual signal, Major. Although this signal is not related to your primary mission, protocol indicates that we may deviate from the mission if we encounter anomalies of potential significance. We have a waypoint set at the first location of investigation. this planet is kind of boring. Scanning unknown object. Scanning. Major, this object does not appear anywhere in my database. Based on its shape and structure, there is a high probability that it is not a naturally occurring planetary feature, but rather was constructed by an intelligent life form. The signal emitted by this object matches patterns of directed radio transmissions from early 20th century Earth broadcasting. I am detecting 5 similar signals of varying strength. Additional information of potential relevance. DNA comparison mismatches indicate that this planet appears to have been seeded with exogenic vegetable species. This object, like it, may have been part of a terraforming effort. This means this planet may receive a higher rating as a colonization target than it received in previous evaluations. The Corps would be extremely interested in these findings.
Almost as hot as it is here today, and do all this, and do all this, and do it right, and
Second
do it
obelisk
first
discovered.
before this decade is out.
Scanning object.
Then we must be bold.
This device is apparently constructed of unknown compounds that would certainly not come together naturally.
Why some say
It is
so.
almost certain that these devices were
choose
created
this
by
as our
intelligent
goal.
life. I do not have enough information to determine whether that life is human. Searching archaeological database. Searching. Obelisks of similar morphology to this device have been discovered in nearly every known Earth culture, societies that were not known to intermingle and were separated by oceans. The earliest known obelisks were discovered in Egypt and were marked to indicate they were connected to Ra, the sun god. Ancient Egyptians may have believed Ra lived inside the obelisks. Do you think a god resides within these obelisks? A helpful tip from the HR Corps. Life may be full of mysteries, but there's no mystery how you should retire. Sign up for our new 502B retirement package. Your salary will be deducted each pay cycle, earning interest towards a comfortable living in the Corps retirement home in your later years.